Ladies and gentlemen, that's all I wanted to say. Welcome back. Lieutenant Shadenier. Welcome back. We're going to be continuing King's Quest today. What was the last? Was it the fucking ferryman? Was this the last thing we did?
Was it?
Restore. King's Quest 6 beached. Drowning psychopath. Vizier visited. Clown consulted. Poetry pwned. And yeah, 6 the last one we saved, so I'm guessing this is it.
Good afternoon. And Merry Christmas Eve to whoever's listening.
Not a thing.
Okay. Well, somebody's a grouch.
Oh, we're gonna turn the volume up here. Alright, so what's the last thing we did yesterday? We talked to this guy?
Yes, and we took... Did we take something?
Yeah, we took something off his table.
Oh, the lucky rabbit's foot. That's right.
Rabbit.
Can we look at it? Does it say anything? The rabbit foot has long, soft fur. Alright. Cool. Don't know what to do with that. Maybe we can go... I don't remember what he said. This is where having notes is helpful. He said going back to one of the shop dudes. Oh yes, he did. He said go give the rabbit's foot to the merchant or something. Are they not talking anymore?
I don't hear them.
Yeah, maybe just go in the settings. Settings. Oh, yeah, it's only text. Set it to both. Alright.
Welcome back. Bim Clunk.
Hey, Bimmy.
Nubbly215.
Hope things are lovely in Portland. What's a weird thing that's happening right now in Portland? How are they celebrating Christmas? There's a hipster way to celebrate Christmas, I'm sure. And hi, Nubbly.
Welcome back, Pie Kid.
The Pie Kid. Epicville is eating snowcap cookies that we made this morning.
Cookies.
Although they don't really look like mountain snowcap cookies. They look more like late April slush cookies.
Kinda. They taste good.
Yeah. So we'll try them again tomorrow. It is King's Quest, Nubbly.
How fare you, merchant?
Well, I would be better if I could only finish my manuscript. I am a budding novelist, you know.
It was a really nice sunny day in Montreal. We didn't go outside, or I didn't.
I went outside and it was beautiful.
How's the game volume right now?
Merchant, would you be interested in this?
No, thank you. I deal only in books.
So we're playing this partly because Nubbly says that you cannot be a good adventurer or old school retro point and clicker without having completed King's Quest, which I had no intention of playing. But since Epicvale showed an interest, ooh, we're playing it on his channel.
A mysterious
So I hope you guys enjoy.
man also patronizes the pawn shop. He steals sidelong glances at Alexander from under his hood.
Look at his eye. His eye is gonna shine.
Well, there's really nothing. But you can, well, talk to him. Ooh. Whoa.
See that? We've discovered that all of the evil characters we've encountered so far. That's because there's nothing at the top. Space for the menu there. Although the left is gray. What's going on here?
Oh, yeah, that's weird.
It looks
You're
like it's
missing a
getting cut
chunk.
off, yeah.
Yeah. Why is that?
I don't know. Hold on. We're gonna do some
Technical. There's some technical issues.
transporter gameplay. What?
The lamp peddler was missing. Was he missing?
Oops, sorry about that. Yeah, we're the screen's cut off here.
Why is that?
That should be locked. We're gonna take a second, do some behind the scenes stuff here.
Hi kid, every time that I come into Cab's channel, I like come in with like 3,000 points or something, and then I end up picking those stupid cards and I lose everything. In literally 3 plays, I lose all my money. That is so weird. Why is it doing that?
That shouldn't be there. The left side of your screen is gray, correct?
Mm-hmm. Oh, you have something there.
Ah.
It is your Discord. There you go. Gone now.
Oh, still there.
Can you turn it off
Yeah.
for now? There you go. Fixed.
Yay!
Fixed. Thank you, Bimmy.
Alright, so this guy has a crazy golden glimmering eye. There's a kid that lured us into the water who drowned us. He had a glimmering eye. And there was also some Arabian looking dude who was listening in on a conversation between ourselves and the vizier, who we suspect is behind all of this.
So we've got a little bit of like a Disney mashup going on. There's, you know, a Cinderella element, a Sleeping Beauty element with a mirror, and then the woman who's like a servant who gets yelled at. And now this whole, the vizier, you know, is saying like he wants to get married to the princess, like Aladdin. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if that's like a wink at Disney
Good day, sir.
things.
The old man just glares at Alexander and does not reply.
Mr. Lipstick Cat, welcome.
Alexander's
You can be
flesh
whatever
crawls at the
you want to
mere
be. We
thought of
encourage you.
touching the old man.
V Gaming, what's going on? Vigo, welcome back.
No, he is Mr. Lipstick Cat. V Gaming is so forth known as Mr. Lipstick Cat.
Well, I'm not gonna remember that, sorry.
I will, because that's what he chose to be called.
Would you be interested in...
No, leave me alone.
Well, we can talk to him now. Let's just show him all of our stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm a prince.
Would you be interested in...
No, leave me alone.
Maybe he's actually helpful. Show him the poem?
What?
Would you be interested in...
No, leave me alone.
Alright then. Okay. I think you can give the rabbit's foot to the merchant, so maybe you can go do that.
Would you be interested in making a trade for this, merchant?
A rabbit's foot.
Soundwave, welcome back.
I do not believe I could use that.
Hello, Vigo.
Well, that was a bust.
Oh, okay. What did the guy say? He said something about a merchant. I don't remember. Maybe the peddler?
Would you accept this in exchange for one of your lamps, peddler?
I am only interested in old.
That guy looks like he has gout or something.
Alexander rubs the soft fur of the rabbit's foot and hopes for a little luck.
Hey! Hello, the Cheddarman! Welcome to the stream.
Ahoy, welcome, Cheddarman. Alright, well, he's looking at the bear.
Towering mightily over the other pawn shop curiosities, the stuffed bear makes an ostentatious display.
Quite ostentatious.
The bear, though a giant in the taxidermy field, has no pockets, and thus no room for material possessions.
Right. That's a weird thing to say. You're asking the ferryman about the other islands, and then he directed you to the shopkeeper. Something about... Oh, the
Excuse me,
map!
merchant,
They were talking about
but
the
ferryman
magic map.
mentioned that
Here.
you might have a magic map of
Oh,
the
there we
land
go.
of
All
the
we had to
Green
do is
Island.
talk to him.
Why, as a matter of fact, I do. I keep it under the counter. It's been gathering dust so long that I nearly forgot about it. It was quite a few years ago, you see. The estate of a wealthy wizard fell into my hands when he died. It was useless magical junk mostly.
No, thank you.
Which reminds me, I've still got some things of his in the back that I need to dump out. Anyway, the magic map was the one true treasure in the lot. The wizard was quite old and feeble and had enchanted the map to aid in traveling. It is said that one need only desire to be on an island depicted on the map to find oneself there. It
Whoop.
is a very valuable map, as you can imagine. Unfortunately, no one is interested in traveling these days. It is far too dangerous with the current state of the kingdom.
What would you take for the map?
I would normally want something magic in return, but since I am hardly overrun with prospective buyers, I would be willing to take anything of equal value in exchange.
How do you... Is there like a price check for magical items? Like,
This guy was complaining that his business is going underground because nobody's visiting his shop anymore because the ferry's down. And he's got this magic map. I don't know.
sounds like he needs to take his wares. He needs to do some more exporting.
Would you be interested in making a trade for this, merchant?
A rabbit's foot. I do not believe I could use that.
Hello, Blockodo. WTF to you too.
If Alexander wants to exchange one of his possessions for an item in the pawn shop, he'll have to arrange it with the pawn shop owner first by showing him the object for trade.
You're gonna open it. Are you watching Hippolito?
Would you
Are
be
you
willing to take
do
my
you
family
happen to
ring
be-
in
don't know
exchange
what the right
for
word
the
is
magic map?
Daventry, are you a king then?
No, that's my father, King Graham. I'm just Alexander.
Well, Prince Alex, she is a beautiful ring. Are you sure you can part with such a unique family heirloom?
The ring does mean a lot to me. I didn't always have a family, you know. Still, it is only gold. There are more important things at stake now.
Then you now own a magic map, Prince Alex. I will keep your ring out of sight for a few days. If you find anything else of great value in your travels, you can come back for your ring. I would hate to see it melted down for gold. Ah, and a warning about the map. It will only operate when you are out in the open and within sight of the sea. The limitation has something to do with the teleport spell ingredients. You might try the beach.
Thank you. You are very kind, and I'll remember about the map.
Suddenly, the old man in the concealing cloak sneaks past Alexander, and with a sneaky dart of his hand, steals a mint from the candy jar.
What? Oh my god. He's like the customers at my
Man
restaurant.
stuffs the mint into his mouth and wobbles unsteadily out of the pawn shop.
What the fuck? What? Seriously? What a weirdo. He came just to steal mints. It's like that old lady who comes to my restaurant and asks about the price of things but never actually sits down and eats. Then she just uses the bathroom and asks us to refill her water bottle.
Wished from the pawn shop owner. He just abstained, just reprieved. He just got a magic map.
What's wrong with that guy? Oh, okay.
You fool.
And he's out.
You've been eating those mints again. I ordered you to stop that.
Oh.
Yes. Master.
He's like a familiar or something.
Now, what is this about a magic map? With the map, Prince Alexander could travel anywhere as quickly, exactly as I can.
I thought I took care of the only means of travel. By my scimitar, I can't have him stirring things up now. Get a hold of yourself and listen carefully, Shamir. Go to the other islands and tell them...
Tell them what? Wow, that was a terrible place to cut off. That's funny. Yeah, it's funny, I was playing this and I thought it had a lot of similarities to Monkey Island. So...
Hello.
Oh, there's a bird there now. Look. Hey, bird.
Alexander winds the mechanical nightingale and places it on the ground.
Did that do anything?
What? What's going on here? Oh, I had to click.
The mechanical nightingale sings a sweet, tinny tune. The real nightingale in the tree cocks her head and listens intently.
Oh.
The
Oh, look.
nightingale flies to a lower branch and looks at Alexander curiously, as if she were deciding that this human might not be so bad.
The nightingale likes us. Yes.
The nightingale sings her crystalline song in the boughs of the old tree. The nightingale looks at Alexander curiously, as though waiting for something.
Oh. Oh, give the bird the note. Maybe. Love letter.
Alexander holds out the love poem to the nightingale, hoping that she perhaps is the nightingale that Jalo spoke of, and that she might be able to take the words of love to her mistress, Cosima.
Yes. Nice. Is there a snake there? Is that a snake in the tree? Have I ever told you about the guy who came in saying he wanted to use the outlet in the bathroom? When we said yes, he brought in a blender and made a smoothie. Wait, what? Somebody came into the library and made a bathroom smoothie? But why? That'd be the last.
It is. It's the
nightingale.
Oh, it's the
swoops
evil
down and
guy.
grabs the poem.
And the snake's gonna eat it.
She flies off towards the castle, perhaps to Cosima.
snake's gone.
Ooh, Cosima.
Sing, what have you found? A scrap of paper? Oh, this is no mere bit of paper, but words of love. Who sent this? It must have been Abdul. Oh, Sing Sing, will he never give up? You must be careful, pretty bird. Stay away from Abdul. I don't trust him so close to you. Now go!
The little bird returns to her branch without the poem. Alexander wishes he knew what happened to his message of love.
Hello!
Can you talk to the bird? Guess not. You think this is one of those game-breaking moments? What do you mean? Like in terms of the immersion? Is Abdul the Vizier? I guess so.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Alright, use that map.
The beach is covered with a...
Oh!
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
Oh, nice. Wow, that is not very clear what's written there.
Well, I'm thinking we have to give the bird our ring, but we don't have the ring anymore.
Did she know that the message was from Alexander?
No, she said Abdul.
Okay, that's weird.
Isle of the Beast?
Sacred Mountain. Where did he say we were supposed to go?
Wonder the Crown. So this is the Crown, right? This is where we are now?
Yep.
Isle of Wonder Mountain. And there's a fourth island shrouded in mist.
The boss told a story about the woman who brought in a bag of groceries, a crock pot, and a cutting board, chopped veggies, and made a stew while she used the computer.
God damn.
Was the stew good? How far did you guys let her stay there making the stew?
Are these homeless people? Why are they walking around with crock pots?
Just because you're homeless doesn't mean you have stuff.
And blenders.
They have things. They can get them at the Salvation Army and stuff like that.
Holy shit. Alright, hold on. I wanna try something here.
Apparently, the map
Hugo
won't
Games.
teleport its user anywhere except the other islands. It's a good thing, too.
Alright, no, let's go back. Forget it. There we go. Teleportation complete. I want to give the bird the,
We gave the bird, the love note. Oh, look, he's throwing stuff out. Go get it.
Trash.
Yes, trash.
Maybe we'll find a stew.
Through the odds and ends that the pawn shop owner
Make a
dumped into the
dumpster
pot.
smoothie.
Magic exploding gum wrappers.
What?
A shattered crystal ball. A cracked wand. A fake thumb.
Of course, a fake thumb.
Fake thumb always comes in handy.
Yep.
Near the bottom, Alexander finds a little glass bottle labeled ink.
Ooh.
It appears to be empty, but Alexander decides to take it anyway. You never know when a small bottle will come in handy.
Okay, that sounds like something like a crack addict would say. You wouldn't taste that stew. But I think this is actually a huge problem. I was reading about how a lot of people
Hello.
think that
I will be
libraries
right up.
are a city's solution to homeless people,
Now,
when really it's just not
what
equipped
can I do for you?
to deal with that population. Or deal with the needs of that population.
Good day, Prince Alexander.
I'd like to trade this magic map back for my family ring, please.
As you wish, Prince Alex. I suppose you have had enough adventuring for now, eh?
Perhaps. Thank you, merchant.
No spoilers, Move Free. No
he's gone.
spoilers.
He's gone.
Purge that message so that cabooble doesn't see it.
The bird's gone too. What the fuck?
Oh no, we're fucked. Excuse me. Maybe it's inside the hole.
We'll take a look at the castle real quick.
This is our first playthrough. So we want to try at least to solve the puzzle, but we will ask you guys, I think, for hints if we get stuck. If you see that we're stuck, you definitely can just help us out. Oh, it's on YouTube. Yeah, I didn't notice that either.
Good day.
He's back. Not supposed to be there. You bastard. Alright, so we're gonna give the bird back. No, we're giving the ring back, right?
Why?
The insignia to get the map back?
You want the map back?
Can I
Yeah,
trade
I was
you
gonna send the ring to
the magic
Kasima, but
map
it's not
again,
gonna work,
merchant?
so.
I'm
No?
afraid I'm still in need.
Because we don't have the bird.
Of course, Prince.
Because the bird's no longer there.
Oh, right. Oh, the bird's back. Okay, so here's the thing. The bird is there when you apparently don't have the ring. Right. Maybe you can write a note? No, you need the paintbrush. Maybe you can trade in the nightingale. But I mean, you've befriended the bird, right? So it'll do whatever you want at this point. I don't think you need to keep talking to it. Pie Kid says we need to go back into the shop and make a smoothie. Do you think they know what a smoothie was back then? Do you think pirates and royalty had smoothies?
I'd like...
Well, that's not gonna work.
Why not?
Good day.
Because the bird keeps disappearing when I have the
ring, right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Can I...
Interesting.
Of course.
Alright, so we'll use the map. We'll go visit another island.
Back then, when we had magic and illusion mermaid boys. The good old days.
Hello.
Of mermaid boys. Okay. So try giving the bird different things.
Like, we're not carrying anything really.
Yeah. Maybe you can trade the nightingale for a paintbrush. And that way you can write something on the love letter.
Yeah, maybe if we send the ink bottle, it'll come back full.
Ink bottle's not full?
Alexander
There's ink in
shows
it.
the
It's empty.
object to the
No.
bird,
Is it?
hoping the little
There's a
bird
little
does
bit of ink
not
in it.
appear to be
No.
The
But our love letter's gone, so maybe we can go get another love letter.
Alexander shows the object to the bird, hoping to interest her. The nightingale seems to have a natural distaste for the rabbit's foot.
Because it's, you know, the bird's probably like, you committed murder, and
Alexander
kept it as a
winds
trophy.
the
Oh no, we have to watch the animation again.
Oh boy, it's gonna be long.
It plays its pleasant.
This reminds
to the
me of
little
that,
nightingale in the tree,
do you know
listens to
the
tune
fairy tale?
curiously.
It's like an Asian fairy tale about the king and the nightingale. The king liked the singing of the nightingale so much.
Alexander is. The little
Nope.
bird couldn't do anything with.
Alright, so this bird's useless. It's dead to us now. Alright, so we're gonna use the magic map. Let's explore the other islands.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
Pull it out. Alright, where are we going?
Oh wait, we could give it to the princess and just let her like teleport.
She doesn't want to go.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Woo! Like on the back of your belly button.
Smoked salvia.
Like, what is it called? A port
God damn.
porthole? Is that what it's called?
No.
In Harry Potter. When you would touch those items that would
Oh, is
transport
it?
you
The
somewhere?
oyster
What were they
already
called?
looks a little perturbed and probably wouldn't appreciate being picked up by Alexander.
That's an oyster? God damn.
Where?
It has eyes.
Mmm. They look delicious.
Oysters is sitting up in bed and doesn't look very happy.
They look like the
Seems to be
oysters
only
in
one who can
Alice.
sleep.
Alice in
In
Wonderland.
the oyster's mouth, Alexander can see a glint of white.
Get a
The
pearl!
oyster already.
Kill it! There's a snake! The water
Alexander
snake.
wades into the sea to get the strange object.
Oh no.
Oh
we
no! We
just
should have
killed something.
saved! Oh my god, we're gonna.
Tug at Alexander's legs.
Again!
That object is just a bit out of reach.
Oh my god. We should have saved! We need to save more. More often.
We're safe. We're safe.
We're good? Okay. Oh my gosh.
To the north,
Yes, in Alice in Wonderland.
dense with vegetation.
With the story with the walrus.
To the north,
Was it the walrus?
large, craggy
Tricks all those
boulders line
clams
the
or
beach as though
oysters
pushed up from the
into
sea
coming
by
into his house and he
giant
eats them.
hands.
Did you enjoy smoking salvia?
Alexander hears someone coming.
Oh yes, the carpenter. What is that supposed to be?
5 fierce guards on the isle.
What the fuck?
Watch for a foreign man, said he, with ears and nose, tongue, hands, and eyes. Its nature cannot be disguised. If mad it be, then mad it dies.
Are we having a hallucination right now?
Old town troll, smell your smell. Do that which you do so well.
Oh, one guy can smell. One guy has a big hand. He's gonna smell you.
A gnome with a huge nose stands before Alexander.
Alert, my brothers, as we feared. A man has landed here. A man so Heir knows, into the waiting sea he goes.
The gnomes toss Alexander too far out into the sea for him to get his footing. The currents drag him under.
You dead. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad we saved. You dead. Goddamn gnomes.
Dickens.
They look like they were bards too. They're singing gnome bards.
Next. Guess those gnomes couldn't reach a consensus.
Oh. You had to smoke a special salvia concentrate. I just don't feel like it lasts very long.
Oh, it's like 10 minutes. It's super trippy though.
Alexander
Yeah, I don't know if I
pulls
like
out
that.
his magic map.
Better off just taking acid or something. The Star Trek Bridge crew
Alexander
no longer
feels
VR.
a strange pulling sensation.
Interesting. You thought you were walking through a painting. That sounds pretty cool. Okay, doke. Ooh. Things.
There appears to be something etched into the face of the cliff. Alexander decides to get closer.
Watch a rock fall and just kill us.
Ignorance kills, wisdom elevates.
Ignorance kills. Wisdom elevates.
The rock has been etched by some unknown hand. One may need to read about the logic cliffs in the guidebook to the Land of the Green Isles in order to understand this mystical inscription.
Oh, okay, I guess we have to go back into the bookshop. This is the game's copy protection. The manual has hints for this area. Oh. Oh, look at that. That was weird. You can move the things
There
around.
appears to be something.
Ignorance kills and wisdom elevates. Maybe we have to click on the right
granite
letters to
cliffs
make a
cannot
word.
be scaled by hand. There
And then
appears to be
something will pop out and... okay.
Alexander takes the feather.
No, salvia is just like the... You don't... It's not the buds of the plant. It's the leaves. You smoke the leaves.
I think it's the leaves. Salvia is not synthetic. It's an herb. It's an herb that monks burn like incense. But if you smoke it with a really hot flame, then you get super duper high. And you see shit and you feel shit. Pretty intense. Last time I smoked salvia, I tumbled backwards through the universe. It was pretty intense. It was pretty intense.
I don't like
Alexander
hallucinogenics
picks
and
the
things like
flower
that
and is
very much.
startled by its hideously strong skunk-like odor. For a moment, he can smell nothing else.
Oh, maybe you can use that to get past the gnomes. Maybe you can be like, ugh,
Alexander-
this guy stinks. We don't go near him.
Alexander
What
is
else did you
standing
pick
in
up?
a small sandy cove of a rocky island. Around him, sheer granite cliffs block any further movement north, east, or west. To the
There's a lot of
south,
people
he's
creating
blocked by the
synthetic
sea.
marijuana here. Made with yeast. You found gummy bears. Where did you find the gummy bears? Were you like vacuuming and then you found the gummy bears, or were you going through your pantry and you found the gummy bears? Because one of those is much tastier than the other. I'm talking about the couch ones.
Couch what?
Couch gummies.
I'm lost.
Okay. Okay. So Mufri says that we need the game's manual to be able to do this puzzle.
Sativa is a type of marijuana.
Yeah. So there's indica and sativa.
Yeah, and the difference between sativa and indica is I don't know which one's which, but one gives you more of a head high, and the other one's more of a stoned body high.
Mm-hmm. I don't remember which one it is too.
Yeah, I just smoke whatever I find. So
you have been smoking mostly sativas in my house.
Sativas?
Yeah. So
indica chills.
It's more chill.
I want stuff that boosts me, like.
Yeah, he likes the more like
I want to go to Pluto.
Cerebral stuff.
I want to be higher than giraffe pussy.
But it makes people really paranoid. Some people don't handle that very well.
If you smoke it every day.
Is it the indica that chills you out? Okay,
Alexander
so one of them.
pulls out his magic map.
Sorry, I'm not super well versed.
No, I'm
so cocaine.
I'm never touching that shit.
Alexander feels
but yeah, I had a really
sensation.
good. It was delicious. It was like a higher than giraffe pussy. Wow. Yeah, I guess that's something people say.
The fallen tree still spreads its roots to the sea.
There's a raccoon in here. I'm wondering if it's the
Evil raccoon?
I don't know. It didn't have like a shiny eye.
Okay, so maybe it's a helpful raccoon. Maybe
Maybe it's just a raccoon.
no. Animals don't appear for nothing in this game.
Alexander is standing at the edge of the sea on a heavily forested
That's what
island.
Epic Rail said?
As far as
Did you
the
just
eye
say
can
that?
see, tall
Did you
trees
just say
spread
higher
out their
than
branches as though straining to link arms. Their tops
You're really
forming
bad at
a
listening.
canopy above.
I didn't hear that part.
A
I'm sorry, I
path
was
leads
reading.
north through the forest.
It's legal AF. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's driving up the price. Not. Yeah, I wouldn't imagine cocaine becoming legal anytime soon.
A pond lies across the path. The water boils as if over some magical flame.
Magical flames. Is that like a chicken?
If cocaine were to become legal, the CIA would be out of funds, so that's never gonna happen. Oh, thank you, Mufri.
What's the cliffs? Oh, thank you so much. Okay, let me take a look at that.
It used to be used medicinally. Cocaine.
There we go. Okay. Cliffs of Moon Logic stuff on the manual. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of stuff to read. This symbol represents harmony. The cat, the color sienna, and earth. This symbol represents... Oh my gosh, there's a lot of stuff here. Oh, okay. So this is the alphabet, and then there's all these symbols. So the logic cliffs. One of the most intriguing artifacts left by the ancient ones are the logic cliffs. The cliffs are so named from a series of riddles written on the face of the cliffs, leading from the beach of the Isles of the Sacred Mountain to the Winged One's city. Chiseled painstakingly into solid rock, the viewer must question what purpose the words serve. From the ancient scroll that references the cliffs, okay, so we need some scrolls, it can be determined that the riddle of the cliffs were part of an elaborate mechanism designed to protect those who dwelt at the top of the cliffs from undesirables that might arrive from the sea below. The mechanism may have served as some sort of calling device designed to alert those at the top of the cliffs that a brother required admittance, or perhaps led to secret chambers within the rock itself. Whatever the cliff's purpose was, it was obviously built to admit only those indoctrinated into the secrets of the Ancient One's culture, and for that reason is, alas, as yet unsolved by those who live today. All right. Only those pure of heart. Rise, ascend. Interesting. Raccoon randomly appears.
Wait, did you read this?
Yes.
Really?
I didn't read it out loud.
Oh, thank you. The following translations from the Cliffs of Logic scroll may help the reader understand the mystique that surrounds this artifact. The first challenge. Only those pure of heart will be able to rise the Cliffs of Logic.
That doesn't make any sense.
The second challenge is missing. The third challenge. The stones of stealth are associated with this riddle. 4 men standing in a row, third from left, and down you go. The rest in order move you on, the youngest, the oldest, and the second son. The fifth challenge. Only those of the highest order may ascend the Cliffs of Logic. Gobbledygook.
Oh gosh. It's one of these type of things. All right. This is gonna be challenging.
What are these symbols?
It looks like an alphabet, so I think we're supposed to go find some scrolls and then read stuff, assemble stuff, and then read it. Anyways, we can just leave it there for now.
Herpaderp.
A pond lies across the path. The water boils as if over some magical flame. An old abandoned hunter's lamp is hanging on one of the trees. Alexander wonders who might have hunted in these dense woods.
We're gonna die though if we try to get that. That water is boiling.
The forest is dotted with clumps of wild mushrooms.
Eat some wild mushrooms! I've learned from Alice in Wonderland that if you eat mushrooms, good things happen.
Alexander, not being an expert on poisonous mushrooms, decides not to take a chance on tasting the local variety.
Coward. A doe!
A deer.
A female deer.
Hillock near the sea. The mechanical nightingale.
Back in the day, you better hope you don't lose your paper manual. Yeah. Who keeps their paper manual?
And listens
Nobody.
to its sweet, sunny tune.
A drop of golden sun.
What?
You think that's gonna work?
I don't know.
Oh my god, Cabooble thinks he's a princess. He can just like sing to the animals. Thinks they'll all come to him. That did not work. A bunny! Oh my gosh! This place has.
Alexander would look pretty
show him the
silly
rabbit's
diving
foot,
for
maybe.
that rabbit.
He'll be like,
There's
it's
no
my
way he
brother.
could catch it with his hands.
Nope, that didn't work. Alright, I don't know what to do.
Oh, the feather's for writing, obviously.
Alexander
The
pulls
feather?
out.
What feather?
Oh my god.
When did you get the feather? Sorry, I was looking at chat. One for setup and one for lore. Oh, interesting.
Alexander
Maybe we should save.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Ooh. Alright.
Okay. Yeah, I think you were right.
There's no-
You were right about
Alexander.
using the flower for the
The gnomes?
yeah.
Okay.
But the thing is, we're gonna have to beat their 5 senses.
Yeah. Right. So I think we have a lot more. Like, I think the point is to save and then try things, and then every time they, do you know what I mean? Like, there's something that's gonna. I don't understand those oysters. It's weird.
What did we get? We got a feather.
We got stink flower.
Yeah.
What else did we get? Oh, that was a feather. I thought it was like an arrowhead or something. It's like 5 pixels. How am I supposed to know what that's supposed to be?
Alexander hears someone coming.
All right, here comes Tweedledee and Tweedledummer, dummer. They're really creepy. I don't like these guys. They look like mutants. Okay, we have to use our...
Alexander holds the flower of stench out to the gnome with the jumbo nose.
Jumbo nose.
Tom Troll I am, that's all I'll be. My nose knows all on land and sea. A flower of stench has washed ashore. A flower 'tis all, and nothing more.
I like these little ditties.
Listen, hark you, Grovelor. Do your duty as you swore.
Oh, the nightingale. Do you have it?
Once more.
Yay! This is cool. I like this puzzle. No, that's not. That's
Wait,
not.
what is this thing?
That's a flower.
Oh, it wasn't letting me open the menu.
Yeah, I think that because they were still talking.
Oh, okay.
Right, there you go.
Alexander winds the tin nightingale and plays it for the gnome with the monumental ears.
I don't know. I find this really fun, this puzzle. And the guys are so goofy. I'm kind of wishing they do a remastered version of this.
Looks like a machine gun.
You're just... He's not dancing. You're just, like, shooting, like, 100 bullets into him.
A nose is not a way to spy.
Oh my god.
My ears cannot be told a lie.
What is happening with his...
Is all there be. No man is near, and so say me.
And so say me.
Taste grump that we might know whether friend or whether foe.
We don't have anything that's... Ew. No.
Hey, babe.
No. We don't have anything to give him. No. No. I think that's for touch, because it's soft.
Yeah.
But we don't have anything that he can
Alexander
taste.
want to use...
Maybe the ink? It's not gonna work. That's definitely not gonna work. Oh, did he eat us?
My tongue dislikes this sour thing, and the taste of man all over it clings. A man, so say our tongue. To the realm of the dead we send this one.
But we went into his mouth.
No, I think we disappeared.
We disappeared?
Yeah.
Was that a glitch?
I don't know. His hair disappeared there too.
I think he was so scared his hair turned white.
Toss Alexander too far out into the sea for him to get his footing.
Tickets only. Invisible ink. The ink is invisible? Wait, what? Was the ink invisible? Can we pour the ink on ourselves and then we're invisible?
Yeah, we're gonna sneak through the dogs.
Those gnomes.
Oh. No, I think we're gonna sneak through the gnome. Okay, we need food.
Oh, you're saying this is for the eye?
Alexander decides to open the empty ink bottle.
Oh, it's empty.
It's stuck. It's... Whoa!
Whoa!
Well, that looks
The
weird.
ink bottle isn't empty at all. It's full of invisible ink.
Oh.
Not very strong, but not bad.
Okay, so the tongue, what does the tongue want?
Something tasty.
We have.
We need to get a pie. Or I don't know. What could he taste? I don't know. I think we have to go find it.
What about the feather? Like, I want to try the feather on this guy.
Okay. It's gonna be a long puzzle.
Alexander.
You know, you can skip all the talking and stuff.
Oh, okay. It's empty, so that was just a random ass glitch.
5 fierce guards of the eye.
Okay. But the invisible ink didn't really work.
It'll work on the eyes.
Yeah?
Yeah. Alright, so this guy needs to smell the flower.
Alexander.
Okay, this guy wants to hear the nightingale.
Mm-hmm.
Alexander.
I can't skip this.
Alright. Well, better hope that he can taste the feather.
It really does look like he's shooting with a machine gun. Dance!
I'm gonna fill you with lead.
No. Taste the rump that we might know whether friend or whether foe.
Well, I'm guessing. I don't know, dude. Just like.
Alexander holds the item out for the gnome with the oversized mouth.
It's not human.
My tongue dislikes this sour thing.
Damn it!
And the taste of man all over it clings. A man, so...
Alright. That didn't work. Feather. Okay. Maybe... Oh, the oyster? Can we pick up one of the oysters?
Wait, where did we get the ink was from the merchant, right?
Mm-hmm. It was like he threw it out, remember? It was in his
oh yeah,
trash.
yeah, okay.
Maybe we can use it to write a note. The parody version of this part is pretty good.
You can't write a note with invisible ink though.
Why not?
Because it's invisible.
Yeah, it stays invisible only for a little bit.
Does it?
Yeah. I thought that was the point.
Alexander picks up the object floating in the water. It appears to be a string of letters. They say, "Where are you going?"
Oh, that's
Alexander
weird.
decides to keep the odd sentence, even though it is incomplete.
How do we keep a string of letters? I don't understand. What the hell? Makes no sense.
The fuck?
What? I don't understand. Okay.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
Can we take the oysters? No.
We have to figure out how to open the shell. No, let's stay here. Hold on.
One of the oysters is sitting up in bed and doesn't look very happy. He seems to be the only one who can't sleep. In the oyster's mouth, Alexander can see a glint of white.
Maybe you can make him fall asleep so you can take the, with the flute? Yeah, okay, with that.
Perhaps Alexander should find out more about the oyster first.
Oh, talk to him.
Of course.
Of course.
Why aren't you asleep like the other oysters?
Oh, I'm so weary, but I can't sleep. I have a terrible ache in my mouth.
Oh my god, this voice is so familiar. Doesn't that sound familiar? What is that from?
What's wrong with your mouth?
No offense, but it hurts too much to talk.
What cartoon is that from, guys?
No offense, but it
hurts too much.
Why don't you let me see if I can help?
No way! No one's looking in my mouth. I hate dentists. I hate dentists.
One of the oysters.
Oh, tomorrow I'm gonna bring my laptop to my family's Christmas party, Christmas get together, and I'm gonna let my niece play Don't Cut Your Finger Off. Don't cut your hand off?
That won't do anything.
We'll play co-op Don't Cut Your Hand Off. Is that too dark for a 5-year-old? You know what? She'll learn. Maybe you can tickle him.
The little oyster looks far too...
This is an interesting puzzle. I like
That
this.
won't do anything.
I don't know.
What do you guys think? Does somebody here want to give a little hint or
That won't do any...
suggest something
This
if
is
they
the
haven't played the game?
Alexander.
We're missing something, that's for sure. I think we're missing something.
Alexander.
Read it a bedtime story? Oh, that's a good idea. Read that super boring book that put you to sleep.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
a good
we'll do
idea.
that, we'll do that.
That's the same puzzle as in
Alexander.
Day of the Tentacle, when we put the horse to sleep. We read it that super silly we read that book on thermodynamics or something.
If you're having trouble sleeping, perhaps you'd like me to read to you.
Hey, that would be great.
2 dulcimers raised to the degree of 40 half dulcimers, divided
Oh my
into
god, look how cute he is!
by the third of a cackle of grouse geese, put over the result of 10 fine mackles, albeit small fine mackles, stretched over the total of 53 1/8 bottles of wild beast lard.
Oh my god, this was so cute. The oyster is webby.
yields a gilded minnow of
Oh!
precise measurements.
It's the little duck girl from
2,069
DuckTales.
centidrills by 3,023
69.
6/7 puns, not punts,
why did
as
you
might be expected.
emphasize
This is
that
not
number?
to say, however, in any sense whatsoever, that deviations in mean temperature of 5 or 6 dregs or so.
Alexander makes a grab for the pearl.
Yoink!
Hey, you fixed my mouth. It feels great.
It's Ralph Wiggum.
The little oyster
No.
drifts into peaceful slumber with the rest of his oyster friends.
I choose you.
Alright, so we have a pearl now.
There's no point in using an
Do you think we can trade this?
Shade, you thought we had to cook the oyster? What kind of a monster are you?
Alexander. Alexander feels...
I bent my Wookie. What do we do with the pearl?
I'm gonna trade it.
Oh, okay. Good, that's a good idea. Maybe we should go get another poem and then write a note. What you said?
Good day, Prince.
Good day.
If Alexander wants to exchange one of his possessions...
I found this large pearl. Might it be valuable enough to ransom back my family ring?
Heck yeah.
I have never seen such a perfect pearl. Certainly you can have your ring back.
I can't whistle. Can you do
I'm
that?
glad you didn't sell it. I'm a bit attached to it, I'm afraid.
Kabooble is a very good
Of course
whistler.
you are. You would be cold-hearted if you felt any differently. I am happy to see a family heirloom back with its rightful owner.
Alright, so now we go see the bird, we give it the ring.
Yes.
So now Cosima will know that we're on the island.
Uh-huh. Ooh. But we don't have any love notes left, so we need to go get another poem.
No, we don't. She already got it. She's not a goldfish. There we go.
She might be.
Alexander holds out his royal ring, hoping that the bird will deliver it to the same place she took the poem, in the chance that the receiver might be Cosima.
Okay. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I don't know if a nightingale could
The
carry a
nightingale
ring.
swoops down, grabs the ring, and takes it towards the
Just a
castle.
ring. A few grams.
King's Quest.
Sing,
Snoopy
sing.
is the best pup.
What have you
Oh,
got in your
I like
mouth,
that
my
name.
pretty?
That's such a
gold
cute
ring?
name.
Sing Sing, where did you get this? Realm of Daventry. But this is Alexander's ring. Oh, my soul, he must be here.
Oh, my
Sing
soul.
Sing, I wish you could tell me what you've seen. Is he really here then, on this very island? Oh, If only I could leave this castle as easily as you.
It would probably be too easy to give her the
Take
map, huh?
this ribbon, Sing Sing. If you know where he is, return it to him. Please be careful, Alexander. It is so dangerous, and yet I could not wish you away.
She,
Could not wish you away.
she wants the D.
Ew.
Alright, so what do we do with the ribbon now? He just drops it. What a shitty bird.
A delivery.
Like falling into a puddle of rabbit shit. Rabbit diarrhea. Red velvet hair ribbon.
Could it possibly belong
Fuck
to the
your
singer
ribbon.
herself?
That's a Nightingale's voice.
Or am I merely wishing it were so? Oh.
Alright, let's take a look at this ribbon.
Wow.
The lady's hair ribbon is made of the finest red velvet.
The finest. Okay. Don't know what to do with that. I'm mostly confused by the letters. The string of letters.
A long strand of black hair is caught in the ribbon.
Oh. Okay. That's a weird thing to... I guess that'll come in handy.
We need something to feed the mouth goblin gnome thing. Can we talk to her hair?
That object has nothing to say.
Okay.
No. Maybe we can talk to the string of letters. I don't know. I have no.
Alexander is carrying, oddly enough, a sentence. It says, "Where are you going?"
Where would we use that?
There's no reason to... There's no reason to use that.
All right. Oh, he's carrying lyrics from Dave Matthews Band. It just doesn't make any sense, though. Okay. Okay, so we have a paintbrush and a tinderbox. We haven't used either of those. Can we give the tinderbox to the old man? Does that count as a lamp?
To the who?
To the peddler, who's not there anymore.
No, we found a lamp.
Oh, you already gave it to him?
No. We found the lamp, but we don't know how to... We don't know how to grab it.
No, I know. I just was wondering what to do with the tinderbox.
Okay, so what, we have this. We need the nightingale, right?
Yes.
Alright, hold on.
Would
Let's see
you
what else
mind-
we have here.
The tinderbox and
Alexander.
the flute. I mean, we could use the flute for making music, but yeah, there's a paintbrush as well. Was there anywhere that was really dark that we needed to... I don't know.
Hold on, let's go back to the
Oh, the... Yeah,
Cliffs of Logic.
I think we need some scrolls. I think we're missing stuff. Or is this the scroll? Oh. I think we need to go talk to the... Can somebody tell us what we need to focus on for this particular puzzle? Like, what do we need? They're saying a lot of words like rise, ascend, so obviously there's something that takes you up. Yeah, we need the nightingale for the sound gnome. Words in caps. Rise and ascend. Up. In the original thing too, there was one word that was like, what was the original quote on the rock? What did it say? Ignorance. Something. Logic.
No,
wisdom.
Wisdom. Four-man. I'm wondering if this, like, 4 men standing in a row.
Also, that shop has free mints. What? We can get mints? Where?
That mechanic.
Oh, it's there. There's a jar there.
Thank you.
Get a mint.
Oh, we'll give him the mint. Oh wait, that's
Oh, the mint!
That tastes of man too, though, doesn't it?
No, it tastes like a mint.
Well,
You don't know what mints taste like there? Tastes like
Alexander.
Yeah.
Yeah. This reminds me of a puzzle from.
We're gonna get wrecked.
The cliff puzzle literally tells you the answer in the bottom line. Did it? Oh, I see. Okay, I figured it out. Well, you can learn how to. You can figure it out too.
What?
I figured out the cliffside puzzle.
Alexander.
Flesh mints.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Poniac.
It's Ponic.
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 The 4 is an A.
Oh, okay, I see. I'm not very good at reading those things with numbers in them.
Alright, so we're gonna save here.
Yes. Oh, we're doing my favorite puzzle so
This
far.
is,
Minty fresh.
Alexander hears someone come.
Cannibalism. Delicious. This guy creeps me out so much.
Five Guys.
I know. But he looks crazy.
With ears and nose, tongue, hands, and eyes, its nature cannot be disguised. If mad it be, then mad it dies. Old control, smell your smell. Do that which you do so well.
Pie Kid, what did you do? What did you do after you glued your fingers together?
Alexander holds the flower of stench out to the gnome with the jumbo nose.
Tom Tro I am, that's all I'll be. My nose knows all on land and sea.
Alright. Stage 1 pass.
I've never played Professor Layton, but it's one of those games that I've had on my list of top 10 games I must try. It just looks really whimsical and fun. So are you just do you still have your fingers stuck together right now? Is that what's happening?
A nose is not a way to spy. My ears cannot be told a lie. A nightingale is all there be. No man is near, and so say me.
So say me.
Taste grump, that we might know whether friend or whether foe.
The last time that I super glued my hands together, I did the stupid thing, which is just
Alexander holds the mint out for the gnome.
rip it off. So if you don't mind losing a few layers of skin,
Knows a tasty
few layers of dermis.
Not what others bleat. No danger is this one so sweet.
Nice.
Yeah, nice. Thanks, guys.
Use your hands. Is it beast or is it man?
So I'm assuming the rabbit's foot.
This guy must be really popular with the ladies.
Alexander
Why?
holds the rabbit foot.
10 huge
for the
fingers.
gnome with the huge hands.
What would he do with the 10 huge fingers?
Be all you mad? What aileth thee? A bunny can't trill merrily.
Wow, that looks so creepy.
Taste sweet.
Ooh.
Rabbit here is all we greet.
Old Bill Batter, never fatter. Vision can resolve this matter. Look you now and end this chatter.
Alexander
He's a
pours the
proctologist.
contents of the empty liquid bottle over himself.
Oh, nice.
All
This is
that's
great. Oh
beauteous,
god, he looks so
fair
weird.
and sightly. 4 morons do I sleep with nightly. There's nothing there at all, I say. Enough of this. Let's now away.
He reminds you of Popeye. I didn't say the joke was Bimmy.
Alexander did it. He's fooled the guards.
Get it?
Yeah, we fooled the guards.
Yeah, nice. That was a really cool puzzle. I like that one a lot. I like these kind of puzzles.
The fertile swamp is dense with moss-covered trees.
Much fertile.
Milkweed thrives near the mucky swamp. Small bottles filled with milk grow on it like fruit.
Oh. Milk it.
Alexander takes a bottle of milk from the milkweed bush.
It's literally... Whoa! What?
The dogwood tree doesn't like Alexander standing that close.
That's so funny. Oh, look, what's there?
The fallen log has a good-sized knot or bump. That bump on the log does not look particularly conversational to Alexander.
Cut it and turn it into a guitar.
The bump on the log does not look...
This is a... There's something there.
Alexander sees no point in trying to talk to that stick in the swamp.
Can we look at it?
A stick is stuck in the middle of the swamp.
A funny looking stick.
Yeah, he looks like a dude with like his hands on his hips. So now we have a bottle of milk. This is not the bump you're looking for.
A large tree stretches knotted limbs out over the swamp. Part of the tree's trunk is shaped like the face of a dog. Why, it must be a dogwood tree.
This is cool. I would have really liked this as a kid. Hello, Jelly, and Merry Christmas to you. Is it Christmas yet?
No, it's not Christmas yet.
For her. It's almost Christmas.
Yeah, in half an hour.
In half an hour. Aw, thank you.
Wait, where's Jelly?
Germany.
Yeah, she is in Germany, right? Yeah. Another half hour. Wow, there's a lot of stuff going on here. Welcome back.
We're playing King's Quest.
Jelly 77.
I saw her students made her Christmas tree cupcakes.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, that was really cool.
Unless Alexander is mistaken, those plants must be baby's tears.
This is so funny. I would have loved this as a kid.
Vines of sweet ripening tomatoes climb up little wooden posts. Is that lettuce growing in the garden? It looks a little chilled.
You had your Christmas a long time ago?
Why, it must be iceberg lettuce.
Ah, iceberg lettuce.
Get it? Iceberg lettuce. How come you had your Christmas a long time ago?
Stand guard to one side of the path.
Snapdragons, like in Alice in Wonderland.
A colorful array of... The wallflowers look terribly shy.
There's a weird thing on the wall. What is that?
There appears to be a hole in the garden wall.
That's a hole?
That's not a hole.
That looks like a tiny little garden gnome.
Through the
what?
hole in the wall, Alexander sees a land that resembles a giant chessboard.
Like Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, this is very Alice in Wonderland inspired.
On the wall.
Oh. Whoa!
Are we gonna die?
The wallflowers sure are shy, and the snapdragons are awfully protective of them. Alexander can't even get close to the wallflowers without causing quite a stir.
Destroy everything.
A curiously speckled gate marks one end of the garden.
I think it's like in Russia, they actually celebrate Christmas on January 7th. Like they don't follow the standard
iceberg
calendar.
Lettuce.
Oh, we're gonna make a salad.
Hey, Gads, is that cold?
Yeah, gads.
Those tomatoes are not quite ripe yet, and Alexander shouldn't pull them off the vine.
Really? What about the rotten one?
Oh, yeah, rotten one.
Hey, what do you think you're doing there? Get your hands off me! Hey!
I think you took it anyways.
Alexander picks up rotten tomato and puts him away. One never knows when one will need a rotten tomato.
Okay.
This game didn't know about Rotten Tomatoes at the time.
They may not be done growing.
I don't know.
Oh, there's a table here too.
To the right of the path is a little coffee table. Alexander is standing in a delectable garden. Nestled in the bright green grass are colorful plants growing in orderly clusters. Some of their curious faces peer up at Alexander from the sides of the path. The garden ends at a speckled gate. Those grapes look awfully sour. Alexander gets closer to the sour grapes.
Back off, bucko!
Oh, excuse me.
Can you climb it? Or something?
Alexander decides to examine the vines on the wall more closely.
Come closer! We like you!
Whose voice is that?
Appreciate your enthusiasm. But I'm really not interested.
Don't leave us! We like you!
That's really...
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Wow, that was a quick death.
Did we save?
Yeah.
Oh my
We saved it in the
gosh.
swamp.
Just
Oh my
wanna be
gosh.
loved by
Oh my
you.
gosh. Well, that was a dangerous garden. Did we pick up the... Yes, we picked up the milk bottle. Alright, we can pick up a tomato, iceberg lettuce.
Alexander.
Ye gads!
And then I think we can look at the hole. That was
Alexander
surprising. Yeah.
Alexander startled the poor thing. It's run off to hide behind the wallflowers.
Oh no. How do we get the wallflowers to be...
The wallflowers, overcome with shyness at Alexander's approach, cluster together and cover the hole in the wall. Alexander can't get it. Alexander must have startled the hole in the wall because it's taken cover behind. An elegant padded chair provides a cushy seat from which to enjoy the lively garden. Alexander would love to sit a spell, but he's a tad busy at the moment.
Oh, he's not.
Oh. Easy enough.
A noble white-chessed knight stands at the top of the marble stairs. A red-chessed knight stands at the top of the marble steps.
Ooh, this is cool.
Alexander is standing at the edge of a strange land with rolling checkered hills. Two chessboard knights stand before the marble entrance, guarding a path which wanders like a ribbon into the velvety hills.
Something to do with the red ribbon? I guess we have to use it for something? Alright, can we talk to the chess pieces? Oh, they're guards.
Checkmate! Only chess pieces allowed in chessboard land? That's right. Humans aren't allowed in and never will be. Stay out!
That's racist. Oh, we got some pawns coming up.
Hello, pawn.
Oh, no.
Murder them and use their bodies.
Are those supposed to be queens?
I have no idea what those are.
I must insist, Your Highness.
Oh, it is.
I shall send a lump of coal to the Vizier and the Princess as a present for their wedding, and that's the end of it.
And I suppose you'll leave me with only this stupid spoiled egg to send, Your Highness. I want to impress the new king and queen of the realm as much as you do. As queen of this island, I have every right to that lump of coal.
A lump of coal?
Who isn't queen of this isle? The lump of coal is in my possession. Therefore, I shall do as I please with it. Besides, there's nothing wrong with that spoiled egg.
The egg, though delightfully spoiled, is not nearly so valuable as the lump of coal, and you know it. Your Highness always got to carry the singing stone. It's not fair that you get the coal, too.
That doesn't count. The singing stone was stolen by that horrid beast. I should get to keep the coal just because my stone was stolen.
It wasn't your stone. It belonged to the Isle of Wonder treasury. Your Highness always thinks that everything is hers.
Bitches, am I right?
Man, but could you settle an argument for us?
Which of us should get to carry the coal and which the egg? Remember, white is the color of deserving truth and virtue.
That's racist.
Quiet, Your Highness, and let him make up his own mind.
White.
I, for one, shall be more proper, and not even mention the fact that red is the color of love.
Right, now we have to convince them we're
I'm
chess
sorry,
pieces.
Your Majesty.
No, I think we have to
I'm
convince them that
partial
red
to
is
both
the best
red
color.
and white, but I'm afraid that I don't know how to solve your problem. One of you will just have to be gracious and allow the other the lump of coal.
What a ridiculously stupid idea.
You have to give her
Quite ludicrous.
the velvet ribbon, so she'll want to give up the coal.
Yes. Obviously a man of high intelligence. The lump of coal goes much better with my gown anyway. Black and red are imperial colors.
That's the silliest thing I ever heard. Red does not go with anything, being much too self-conscious. White is the perfect accompaniment to any color.
This is a really tedious conversation. Okay, so we have to convince them that we're a chess piece. Remember, guys, white is right.
Has dropped her scarf on the steps. Alexander picks up the Red Queen's scarf.
All right, what do we do with that? We got a lot of red.
Phew, that flower. Alexander decides against wearing the flamboyant red scarf. It really clashes with his green tunic.
Maybe we can give it to the guard to see if we can go. We can go give it back. Oh, what is that? Oh, ice. Oh, it's iceberg lettuce. Okay. Maybe we can throw a tomato at the guards. Nope.
Would you have any interest in this?
No, we knights neither carry nor own anything whatsoever.
Say that we have to go give us.
It only bogs us down. Mobility, that's the key.
Say that we have to go give
the scarf.
I found a red scarf. I believe the Red Queen dropped it.
The Red Queen is always dropping her scarves. She thinks it's fashionable. Keep it, and consider yourself honored.
Okay. Can we pass now? Because we have the red scarf. The ribbon?
Would you have any interest in this?
No, we knights neither carry. Quite so.
Oh, the ink. We used the ink bottle. It's gone.
This is the...
Well, all right then. Your entire wardrobe is gray and white. There's a piece of hair on the ribbon. Yeah, there was the Casima's hair on the ribbon. I don't know what to do with that hair. Exactly. They're like, can we look at all the items? Maybe they're like, are there magical properties to them?
The scarf is made of red silk.
Nope.
Alexander is carrying what little remains of a head of iceberg lettuce. The lettuce is rapidly melting.
Okay.
The old rotten tomato gives Alexander a mean look and grumbles sourly. The glass bottle is full of milk. How strange for a plant to produce not only milk, but a container to go with it.
Okay.
Alexander is carrying an unusually large black feather.
Alright, I don't know. Piece of hair on the ribbon. I don't know what to do with the hair. Vegetables with faces reminds me of Princess Tomato in the Salad Kingdom.
Those
What?
tomatoes.
I don't know what that is. Salad Kingdom? Princess Tomato?
A colorful array of snapdragons stand guard to one side of the path. Alexander would love...
Oh, you want us to pick off the hair from the ribbon. Okay.
Alexander examines the red ribbon and finds a strand of long black hair.
I thought we already removed it. Oh. I thought we already did that. Oh, guess not. We're gonna make a polyjuice potion, turn into the princess.
The strand of hair from the red
Make a toilet polyjuice potion.
Alexander can only hope that it belongs to his true love.
It's her cat. Yeah, so Epic Veil uses Restream, so he gets messages from YouTube and Mob Crush and Beam. What are you supposed to do with that stick? Save.
The swampy bog sinks beneath Alexander's weight. He feels himself being sucked slowly but firmly.
Is that why you saved? We're gonna die! We're dying! It kind of looks like he has a Bill Cosby sweater.
Fills Alexander's mouth. He thinks that although he'd always wanted to try a mud bath, this is hardly what he had in mind.
Oh well.
Tickets. Oh. Next.
Do you ever get that sinking feeling?
This game is just like full of whips.
Alexander considers climbing the tree.
Ugh.
And quickly changes his mind.
Yeah, I really love the death messages as well. They're really good. Can you use the ribbon to catch the tree or something? I don't know. I have no clue.
My dear tree, is it true that your bark is worse than your bite?
What does a dog want? A bone? Some milk?
Do dogs drink milk?
I don't know. Is that a thing?
What would a dogwood tree do with that?
Dogwood.
That's an actual tree. It's an actual tree.
The old rotten tomato gives Alex...
What if we just throw the tomato at it?
Throw the tomato.
What would a dogwood tree...
Can you go somewhere else? Oh, what? What is going on here? There's a lot of stuff going on.
Where's the blender? Crock pot.
This is Pie Kid's realm.
Wow.
Pie Kid's the Black Widow.
Hiya, gorgeous. Oh, what a luscious-looking hunk of flesh you are.
Okay, no, I don't think this is Pie Kid.
Thank you, I guess. Who are you?
How charming of you to pretend not to know. I'm Black Widow, of course. The femme fatale of all femme fatales. Know what I mean?
No.
You know, I was just thinking it was time I found my 50th, another husband. It would be quite a horror, an honor to have me as a bride. Just look at my beautiful weaving. It's so light, so delicate. You'll never want to leave my little nest.
It is a lovely web, but my heart is elsewhere, I'm afraid.
Oh, drat!
Oh my god.
I mean, The loss is yours. I'm sure you'll change your mind once you consider the advantages.
She's like one of those people on the internet when they message you and they're like, you know, you see it on Reddit all the time. They're like, "Hey, baby," and then like people don't reply to them, and they're like, "You know what? You're a fucking cunt anyways."
Yeah, I get that all the time.
An intricate
The Leisure Suit Larry music really sells this moment.
books and a small tree.
Say first, then do it.
That scrap of paper blew into my web from those books over there. The wind just thinks it can deposit anything here.
I think this spider is a little bit self-entitled. I don't even know.
Spider's web has been spun. An intricate.
Can you take that?
Oh, our iceberg lettuce melted.
Oh no. Okay, I guess we're supposed to use it for something. Close to...
No, well now we have water.
What? Oh yeah. What is it? Can you see?
All that remains of the iceberg lettuce is a rapidly evaporating puddle of green water.
Green water.
Okay, so that'll be gone soon, I guess.
Can we drink the milk and then... I don't know. I don't know.
The milk bottle is still cool from the damp air of the swamp where Alexander collected it.
I wouldn't drink swamp milk.
Swamp milk.
Can you take the paper?
How do I get out of here?
Why are there bees everywhere?
Shit, what's the meme?
I don't know.
The Spider-Man meme?
I don't know I don't know the memes.
How do I shot web? That's
What? What? What are you talking about? Is that an actual line from the... What are you talking about? What is this?
The spider who lives there is not amused.
Elliot surfing the web.
Feels the tiny pinprick of the spider's bite and the slow burning of her poison.
Oh, we're dead. Alright.
Just gonna take a nap here.
Tired from point and clicking, we'll take a nap.
Dirt nap.
Tickets. Oh. Next.
Why do you think they call?
Oh no, I wanted to hear the quip.
Alexander reaches out to grab the scrap of parchment.
That thing is
quickly.
After my goods, are you? What a greedy little man you are.
Alexander feels the sharp
Damn it.
prick of the Black Widow's teeth. Then
We're
a
dead.
strange burning sensation.
I'm gonna take another dirt nap.
That's what you get for preferring that old scrap of paper to me.
I think she would have killed us anyway.
Next.
Why do you think they call her a widow?
Alright, maybe we can give her something.
Bees!
Little bees buzz around the books as though the pages were laden with the sweetest pollen. Maybe they're spelling bees.
I don't get it.
Uh,
Was that set up just for those bees?
Books, looking ready to topple at any moment, have been arranged haphazardly on the sandy ground.
Okay, push it over onto the spider.
The tail end of this island is a riotous scramble of books.
I feel this sharp prick.
Piles of stacked books,
There's bees.
looking ready to topple at any moment.
What?
What do you think you're doing?
Oh, it's a caterpillar from Alice in Wonderland. This is
I
very
didn't
Alice in
realize these
Wonderland.
books had an owner. I'm in need of a rare book.
Oh yeah, remember? He wouldn't let you borrow the book unless you had a rare book to give him.
My good man. And this book owner, bookworm to you, wouldn't part with one of his books for anything.
Isn't there something I can do for you to pay for the book?
Anything.
Let's see. Do you have an itinerant clause?
No. No clauses at all, I'm afraid.
As an exception, you always should.
What the heck is going on? Not the beast. You have the Nick Cage one?
Moron and diphthong. They're fairly limited grammatical principles, you know. Let's see. A marsh pig that does Texas?
No. I'm afraid not.
A dangling participle?
I'm fresh out.
A purple fiddle whacker?
No, I don't think so. Sorry.
An idiosyncrasy, perhaps?
Afraid not.
Ha! Then what good are you?
Do you have that gif? The one where Nick Cage is like with the bees in his face? Have you ever seen that gif?
Stacked books. Look.
You've never seen that movie? What's it called? Something Man?
Do you have anything interesting yet?
A regular abnormality?
Let me see what I have.
Wicker Man? Yeah, Wicker Man.
I have a rotten tomato.
I'm sure you do, son. But there's nothing I can do about it.
I think you need to give him a play on words. Something that's a play on words. The iceberg lettuce. Go back and get more iceberg lettuce. No? Isn't that what he wants?
Do you have a prep?
I have a sentence. Would that do?
An incomplete one, I suppose.
Why, actually, it is incomplete.
Just as I suspected. Incomplete sentences are a dime a dozen. Why, you can literally just find them floating about. Complete sentences. Ooh, now there's something that's hard to come by these days.
Maybe we need to complete the sentence.
I see. Sorry.
And we can find more floating things around?
We need this piece of paper. How do we deal with the...
The spider?
Yeah.
How do you kill a spider? Don't forget to hydrate! Thank you, Bimmy. You ate the whole bag of gum. Why, Pie Kid? Holidays, when we eat whole trays of cookies and gummy bears. You wish that were you? The peas? The water? The gummy bears? I have no idea. Glug glug glug. Yeah, man, I haven't had gummy bears since I was a kid.
Never been a fan.
I love gummy bears. You can soak gummy bears in a little bit of vodka, and then they become boozy gummy bears. And that, my friends, is how you sneak alcohol into festivals.
Would you have any...
No, quite so.
Alright, so I think we have to work on the...
I think we have to give him the iceberg lettuce.
Can we pick
Alexander.
Yeah. Because I think they keep melting.
Hey, Dad.
Looks like he wants, like... I don't know what he wants.
He wants a complete sentence. I'm thinking we're gonna find... something else.
I think we need to complete the sentence that we have. We just try giving him everything we have.
Do you have any falling up?
Would you take this in exchange for a rare book?
You want to trade that? There are millions.
Oh, damn. Okay.
You got wrecked.
I got wrecked. It's true. Alright, something that's a play with the dog? I don't know. You want something... I think you have on the right track with the floating letters, but it looks like we're missing something. Is there anything else here that we can click on?
What about this book?
No, I don't think so. You can try.
Do you have anything interesting yet? A fleeting moment, perhaps?
Let me see
covered
what I
in red and green peppers.
Would you take this in exchange for a rare
Christmas pizza. I love green peppers on my pizza.
No,
Maybe if we go on to another island, we'll see something floating
The
around.
little oyster is sleeping peacefully now that Alexander's removed the irritating pearl.
You're having Christmas ham?
The magic map.
We had a good ham the other day.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
Alright, so we're on the Isle of Wonder.
Alexander feels a strange pulling
I
sensation.
want to take a look at this thing again. You said you understood that the...
Yeah. I think I know what to do. I don't know where there's so many elements to try and like...
etched into the face of the cliff.
I don't know, maybe I'm totally wrong.
Ignorance kills, wisdom elevates.
And you have to click on... Like, how do you interact with this? So you can click on it, right? The letters. So I'm assuming you have to write the right letters to... What does that spell?
I don't know. I'm just clicking on the right letter.
No, see, like all the things have to do with going up. So I think you have to spell a word.
Huge blocks of stone erupt from the granite cliffs.
You did it! Ooh, this is like the never-ending story. Right?
Alexander
Do you remember that?
Wonder. That's quite a way to
Was
welcome
it Elliot?
guest, if indeed
Was that the name of the character? You know, he makes a wish. He wishes for there to be a way up, and then like
pattern seems
it
to
makes like little patterns so you can go up.
And the steps cannot be moved any further.
Oh, there's steps.
Yeah.
Alexander cannot get to that.
What the?
Never-ending story. Oh man, that shit freaked me out when I was a kid.
I never watched it.
His name is Bastian?
Bastion.
Close enough. Close enough.
Oh, there's more.
There's more.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. More.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alexander examines the strange etchings in the face of the cliff.
Oh.
Oh my goodness. A master of languages will... Fuck.
Okay, this is where we need...
Talk?
Maybe it's still... Is it still rise? So we need the...
Master of languages will... Oh my goodness. This is all the... where did I have that open?
It's right there. I think... Is it still rise?
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L.
So
it's the whole alphabet.
Yeah.
So you think it's still rise?
I don't know. I'm just...
Alright, hold on. First challenge. Okay, so Rise is here.
Mhm.
Rise the Cliffs of Logic. The third challenge. Why does it go from first to third to fifth?
Maybe it's the same word. The first and the second.
4 men standing in a row, third from the left, and down you go. The rest in order move you on, the youngest, the oldest, and the second son. The third challenge. The stones of stealth are associated with this riddle.
Okay, I don't think this is so. This is the riddle though. Because I think we have to do something with the alphabet. I don't think it has to do with this particular one.
No?
Mm-mm.
Alright, so let's take a look.
A master of languages will.
What's with the arrangement of these stones?
I don't know if the arrangement matters actually. Maybe.
Whoops.
Okay, so you have to pick the right ones to spell that out. So you need to find the right letters.
Or do you think it still uses the first
I think it
spell
still
out rise? Yeah, that's
yeah.
what I was thinking.
Okay, so R is what is that symbol?
It's a bird.
It's a bird with a
It's a plane.
that one?
It's Superman. R-I. Where's I? I over here is a bucket. It's a Tetris bucket. Where's the bucket?
It's there.
Tetris bucket. S is here. It's Orion. Orion's here. E is a boot. Zelda boot is over here.
Does that work? Ooh, that looks weird.
Nothing happened.
Hmm.
Alexander
But there's only 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Master of language. I still say it's talk.
Will talk?
Yeah, because like if you know languages.
Maybe it's ascend?
There's only 4 spots there.
Is it only a 4-letter word? Because it seemed like it was more.
Master of languages will.
Did somebody... A master of language will speak?
It's 4 letters!
Are you sure?
Yes. Where's the snake?
The ancient ones were believers in the power of language. They were fond of saying, a master of languages will soar.
Soar?
Where did you hear that? Where did you read that? What? Oh, that also goes up. Yes, soar. All the words are related to going up.
Wait, where did
Where did he find soar?
Yeah, where's that? Well, so much for talk. God damn it. K is the sandwich. Didn't work. Alright.
The cliff. Nothing happened. Alexander examines the strange etchings in the face of the cliff.
Alright, so S is Orion. What happened to text-to-speech? It got annoying, so I disabled it. Where's Orion?
This is the guidebook of the land of the Green Isles, but not in the PDF I posted. Wow. Okay. All right. Well.
So we're cheating now.
You know what? It's fine. It would have been cool though, right? To have to go through the book and then solve this puzzle.
Sure.
That's a neat puzzle. Kind of.
The stone beneath Alexander's feet trembles as more steps emerge.
It would have been
from
fun
the
to do this
granite
puzzle.
cliffs.
Using the... That's a very good puzzle, honestly. I like when games use things in the real life realm.
So wait, is that
That was the second puzzle.
right? In the guidebook of the land of the Green Isles, is that an in-game book?
No, it's the actual book that comes with the game.
Okay.
Like a physical manual.
So it's the PDF that was posted. Where did that come from?
I think he found it online, but that was only part of it. So Bimmy said earlier there were 2 books. One that's about the lore, so you read about the
and
story.
one for installation.
Yeah. Oh, here you go. This
Nice.
is the
4,
third.
Yeah.
So third from the left.
4 men standing in a row. Third from the left.
And then
and down you go. the rest in order move you on. The youngest, the oldest, and the second son. So it's 3, 1, 4, 2.
Alexander
3.
Alexander gets the feeling that...
No, the third one. The third from the left, down you go.
Shit.
Did it fart? Is that what your death sounds like?
God
a
damn,
fart?
we gotta save.
Did we save?
No, we didn't.
Oh my god!
Out of my shot web. Let's get out of here.
Gosh darn it. This puzzle is really cool. Wow, this game has really fun puzzles. I would say these are some of the more fun puzzles in all of the games I've played.
Alexander.
Really cool. I like it. I like it.
Alright, so we'll save when we get up there.
We didn't talk to that really fussy
There
caterpillar
appears to be
dude.
something etched into the face.
Doesn't matter, it didn't give us anything.
This isn't cheating. You know, it's a really good way of doing the copy protection, honestly. But I mean, obviously it doesn't work anymore because we have the internet.
It's not about copy protection.
Apparently that's what they did. So that people wouldn't copy the game and distribute it.
Alexander stares.
So here's a fun fact.
That's quite a way to welcome
about
a guest.
one of the creators for Monkey Island. Hold on.
You know, I was just thinking that Jeff Kaplan thing actually goes against Twitch's new rules. Because it says that if you're gonna do a stream, you have to be there to be able to interact with the viewers. But if that video's on a loop, or if he's just sitting there and he can't read chat, then technically they're breaking the rules.
Alexander.
So this is Soar. Alright, so we have our Orion. O is this dude. A is Ear. And R is the bird.
The stone beneath Alexander's feet trembles
I'm
as
trying to
more
remember the
steps
story.
emerge
I don't
from
know.
the granite cliffs.
He's not really sitting there. Obviously. It's like those Yuletide channels, you know? I think one of the, I don't think it was Ron Gilbert, but one of the other three creators of Monkey Island. Somebody can correct me or fill in the details. I think when he first came to LucasArts to be interviewed to work there, when they asked him like, did he like their games, he was like, yeah, I love I don't know what the name of the game was. He said, I think he said like Ball Blasters or something. He's like, yeah, it's one of my favorite games. And then the interviewer's like, the game is named Ball Blazers. Ball Blasters is what people who had the pirated copy called it.
Oh.
Something like that. Tim Schafer. Yeah, that's right. I thought it was so funny. Anyways, they ended up making one of the best games, right, in the history.
Alexander examines the strange etchings in the face of the cliff.
What was the story? Do you know? Was it Ball Blasters or something like that?
4 men standing in a row, third from the left, and down you go. The rest in order move you on. The youngest, the oldest. So it's 1, 4, 2. Youngest, oldest, second son.
The youngest?
4 men standing in a row. Rest in order, move you on. Youngest, oldest, second son.
Is that not right?
Alexander gets the feeling that was the wrong button.
Why do you keep pressing that one?
Well, because I can't do anything else.
rest move
Tickets.
beyond.
Oh. Next.
What a riddle. Stones of stealth.
Okay, let's look at the puzzle again. 4 men standing in a row. Third from the left, and down you go. All right, so don't click the third one. The rest in order move you on. Oh, the rest in order. You have to do 1, 2, and 4. And then youngest is what? The last one?
I don't know. It doesn't say which order they're in.
The youngest, the oldest, and the second. So it'd be like 1, 2, 4. Youngest. And then, I don't know. 1, 3, 4? Why 1, 3, 4?
Yeah.
Nothing happened. Alexander. Nothing happened. Alexander.
Maybe you have to press them again. 1, 2, 4. So the youngest.
You can't press them again. Once they're pressed in, there's nothing you can do.
Huh.
Nothing
Weird.
happened.
Four men standing in a row. Stones of stealth associated with this riddle. Youngest, the oldest, and the second son.
Do we play ASMR videos at the library? Do you really? Are you joking right now? I can't tell if you're joking. 1, 2, 4. We did 1, 2, 4, 3, and that didn't work. Regardless, it looks like you have to press 3, right? Or do we not? Reverse the order?
Alexander.
Alright, so we're gonna do 1, 2, 4, 3.
That's gonna.
Alexander gets the.
Alright, that didn't work. Oh, but then they're saying the youngest. So maybe in order.
Alexander.
3 will always make you go down.
Nothing happened.
No, okay.
Alexander.
Okay.
So how about if it's 2, 4, 1.
Nothing happened. Alexander.
Or then 2, 1, 4?
The stone beneath Alexander's feet trembles as more steps emerge.
Oh, what did you
from the
do?
granite
Wait,
cliffs.
which one was it?
4, 1, 2.
4. Oh, okay. Right.
That didn't make any sense.
Yeah, I don't know. What?
That was kind of dumb.
Why would it be 4? All credit to you. All right, sure. You are forever immortalized in this granite. Elliot. Oldest is first. Youngest is last. Oh, I see. Okay. Right. Youngest is on the right. Oldest is on the left. Okay, that's what we're fucking up on. Cliffhanger.
Alexander examines the strange etchings in the face of the cliff.
Sacred 4.
Sacred 4. What's the etching? Oh no, there's what? So this is challenge number 4. Oh, so we don't have any hints in here.
Is there anything from the...
Is this something that we need to know from the Book of Lore? Who are the Sacred 4? I say it's the warthog, the cow, the lion, and the owl.
Where do you get that?
I don't know. I'm just making shit up.
Okay.
Yeah, it's in the book. God damn it. Well, how are we? Okay, well, can you guys give us a hint? I left out the baboon and the meerkat. Yes, I did. There's a button to the book in the game launcher. Oh, wait, what?
In the game launcher?
Is there?
So from Steam?
Oh. It says game manual or something. Oh yeah, you know it opened up the DOSBox thing.
Can DOSBox run with VM? Or with Scum?
Can it? We'll see.
It's not doing anything.
Nope, it's not. Crash our game. Alright. Okay. The PDF would be in the Steam folder. Oh, okay, so let's just go in the Steam folder. Look up a PDF. It's a PDF.
What.exe? Making King's Quest.avi? What's this?
I guess making of King's Quest. Oh boy.
Wherever did you find my gold locket?
This may look like an animated cartoon, but it's actually a $500 million industry. Computer games. Literally millions of people around the world have experienced one of these interactive adventures, like the games in the King's Quest series from Sierra Online. Unlike their less sophisticated cousins, video game cartridges, today's computer games are powerful packages that take full advantage of today's fast
way to
machines.
burn consoles.
In the last 10 years, computer games have gone from stick figures to pixelized art to full-color adventures with stereo sound. And as these games have become more complex and more advanced, the production has become more involved and expensive. With budgets now approaching $1 million or more, creating a computer game has become a lot like making a motion picture.
Back in 1980, when my husband and I worked on our first game, which was Mystery House, we did all the work ourselves. I wrote the game from a scripting standpoint. I did the dialogue. I did the art. My husband did the programming. He would take my art, put it into the game, and my scripting, and put it into the game, and he programmed it. Since King's Quest VI is so important to Sierra, we made sure that we assembled a crew of the best writers, artists, animators, and programmers that the industry has to offer. And not only that, we also brought in specialists like cinematographers and composers.
King's Quest VI, the latest installment in the immensely popular series from California software publisher Sierra Online,
this is so cool.
Is currently in production. The company employs over 500 people, all engaged in some aspect of computer game production.
This is so
a game like
quaint
King's
right
Quest
now.
6 takes about a year and a half to produce and has a budget of over $1 million. During this time, the designers and the artists work together to create a storyboard that outlines the entire project, just like in a motion picture. The difference is, in a computer game, you have to plan what the player is going to do and choose different responses and storylines based upon those actions.
It's very much like a movie. The difference is that you are there as the player, playing the game. You're there. You're the one determining how this movie goes.
Working from the storyboards, artists create backgrounds and characters. Using traditional animation methods or video captured technology
this
that
is so
creates
cool.
a more movie-like atmosphere.
By using live costume actors, we can make the action as realistic as possible.
That sequence can then be taken into a computer program, where an artist can modify the action and blend it with hand-painted backgrounds.
For King's Quest VI, we captured over 2,000 separate character movements.
These sequences are assembled by programmers who construct the game in such a way that players can uncover puzzles in any order without losing the overall story. The end result? A mini-movie where the player directs the action.
From the time I was a little girl, I always wanted to do movies. I mean, from the time I can ever recall telling people what I wanted to do for a living, I always said, I want to work in the movies, and I didn't mean in front of the camera. I really think that writing or scripting out an adventure game is more difficult than a movie. Playing a King's Quest game is like playing a beautiful fantasy film where you play the lead actor, the director, and you're also the audience, all at the same time.
That was cool. I enjoyed that.
So what I learned from that video is that consoles suck and making games is harder than making movies.
I don't know, I liked it. Okay, so it's here. No, lower. I think at the bottom. There's ancient ones. Okay.
Lower? What are the ancient ones?
Yeah.
Alphabet.
I think this is where it tells you.
Where do you know that?
Because they're talking about how that's the ancient ones.
Oh, someone's got a hair here. The princess's hair.
I think you have to go up higher.
Where are we going?
To the ancient ones. It's up high. Up, 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 up. No. This. Ancient ones.
Alright, wait. What's the thing we're trying to solve here? Sacred Four. What does this have to do with the ancient ones?
We have to read it so that we know what the Sacred Four are.
Alright. The ancient ones inhabited the Isle of the Sacred Mountain perhaps as many as 1,000 years ago.
More epic.
At that time, it is likely that there was no kingdom, and that the Ancient Ones existed alone in the sea, since no similarly aged records exist on any other island.
Whoa.
The Ancient Ones had an advanced, mysterious culture. It's like Atlantis. Their writings have been discovered on ancient tablets and scrolls buried beneath the current Winged Ones city, and in the ancient catacombs of the Isle of the Sacred Mountain. It is commonly believed that they possessed knowledge and mechanical acuity far surpassing anything that exists today. This belief is based on a few remaining artifacts such as their mysterious labyrinthine catacombs, and the writings on the island's cliffs. The artifacts of the Ancient Ones are fiercely guarded by the Winged Ones, and are studied by scholars of that race who spend their whole lives trying to unravel their mysteries. What is known about them is derived from these delicate and treasured written records. I still don't know why we're reading this part.
So that we can find information.
The Ancient Ones were believers in the power of language. They were fond of saying, "A master of languages will soar."
See, we would have gotten the puzzle if we read this. The second one.
This presumably refers to intellectual heights rather than physical ones, but who can say? It is also known that they were great lovers of symbols and had a complex theology which seemed to worship all things aerial, though only fragments of their belief system are understood today. The Ancient Ones gave meaning to every creature, every color, every element and mineral. In addition, they studied the emotional states of being. Every emotion... Oh shit, I lost.
Like every creature.
Like every creature, color, and element ranked high or low on their theological scale. The lowest being base or primitive, the highest being pure. At the top of this scale were the Sacred Four, the emotion tranquility.
Tranquility? So tranquility is one of them? Alright.
The color azure.
Azure?
The creature caterpillar.
Random, okay.
And the element air.
Air. I never would have guessed that. Alright, so now we have to go look at the alphabet and then figure out what those symbols are. So
Alright, so the first one we're looking for is tranquility. God damn. Is there any way to OCR this thing and just do a search?
The other one...
Harmony, sorrow, hope, tranquility. D. D is like a tower. Where's the tower here? Here we go.
Nice.
Alright, what's next?
Azure.
Azure, onyx, granite, paper, plants, color. Oh, color is the third.
Oh, it's this one. Oh, it looks like a man with a mustache.
Azure, where? What? Oh, here. No, that's one of the aliens from what's that really old game?
What game?
What's next? Caterpillar? Mouse, whale, grasshopper, unicorn, shark.
It's
sheep.
on this one. Looks like wavy snake.
It's a staircase.
Okay, whatever.
Staircase is here.
Hmm?
What are we spelling out, by the way?
We're just picking the symbols of things.
Right, but they're gonna spell something, aren't they?
No. Air. The last one is air.
Air. G. Q G. Okay, so this it's not spelling anything. This is a wave with our head.
What?
Yeah,
the stone beneath Alexander's feet trembles as more steps emerge from the granite cliffs.
Yes, but this is a PDF of a picture. It's an image.
Doc.
Hey, Jeff, how are you?
Welcome back, Jeff.
I agree. He read that really well. Yeah, if you enjoy that, you can come hang out while Pie Kid and I play We Were Here, which is probably how she's gonna describe things and how I will not understand anything she says.
Oh, we're approaching the 5th.
Oh, the last one. Yeah. I like this puzzle. It's fun.
Yeah, the puzzles in the game are pretty good so far.
They're really nice.
They're very
they're very well thought out.
We'll just call this cliffhanger 5.
We're not at. Are we at 5?
Yeah, this is the 5th puzzle.
Okay.
All silent cry the noble boulders.
Oh yeah, in the book, I think that one was pretty easy.
Oops, that's the wrong one. The 5th challenge, only those of the highest order may ascend the cliffs of logic. A-S-C-E-N-D. Oops. A-S-C-E-N-D.
The stone beneath Alexander's feet trembles as more steps emerge from the granite cliffs.
You've played this back in the day? Nice. This is our first time playing it together. Well, it's our first time playing it, period.
Period.
Anyway, shot web. We were poor, so we didn't have a computer back in the day.
Nah, my dad was cheap.
Also
he had a computer that he didn't let me touch for a while.
Really?
And when I did touch it, it would get blue screens. No fault of my own.
Oh!
It's an old hag.
Alexander finds
Saved. I want the old hag to poison us or push us off a cliff or...
He steps over the lip of the plateau and stands.
Why do you make such an effort to climb the cliffs, young man? The winged ones who live on this island have the power of flight.
She's evil.
You could have it too, if you'd only eat a berry from this magical flying nightshade bush. See? The sweet berries will make you float like a petal on the wind. Try some.
Beat you with a stick.
Black berries grow only at the top of the bush, as though straining towards the sun. The old woman has a pleasant, grandmotherly face, but something about her makes Alexander uneasy.
It's like the old woman in Snow White who gives her the apple.
Yeah.
Don't trust any old woman on a cliff.
Me. Think of what I'm offering you.
Did they not have any female voice actors?
Doors are set into the solid rock of the mountain. The huge doors are locked tight. Somebody obviously wants to keep something out or something in. Grabbing at the old lady wouldn't solve anything.
All right then, stay tied to the ground like a load of lead. See if I care. You human.
Well, that was not suspicious at all.
Just disappeared in a cloud of smoke. Perhaps those berries are even more powerful than she led Alexander to believe.
How odd. Can we take those berries now? Are we gonna die? Oh. Very berry.
Alexander decides to try some of the black berries.
Oh, we're definitely gonna die now. Yeah.
A bitter taste fills his mouth. His stomach convulses in pain.
Jump off the cliff.
Oh, wow.
As the poison takes effect, Alexander is left wondering if this is the kind of flying the old lady meant.
What flying? He didn't fly at all.
Tickets. Oh.
Maybe he's high?
Next.
And then there's some land I have for sale in the death bogs of Tamir.
Ooh.
Oh, look, it's
In the distance, Alexander can see the peak of a majestic mountain rising into the clouds.
Oh, speaking of snow caps, I need to make those cookies.
Cookies.
Cookie.
An intruder. Ho! How did you get up here, human?
Oh, Mom.
Climbed the cliffs.
That is not possible. No one has solved the cliffs of logic in several centuries. And if the cliffs were to be solved, it would certainly not be by a human.
I didn't mean to trespass. I only wanted to visit this beautiful island.
No visitors have been welcome on the Isle of the Sacred Mountain in years. Not since the Red and White Queens had spies in the guise of friendly visitors steal our island's sacred golden fleece. But we will not
golden fleece.
Such foolish trust again. You will have to answer to Lord Azure and Lady Ariel. They will determine what will be done with you. I can assure you, it will not be pleasant.
oh damn, they're just flying over the gate.
Are they angels? Roman angels. There is... Wow.
With what trickery did you master the cliffs of logic and reach the city of the winged ones?
Only the magic of clear thought, my lord.
The winged ones.
The cliffs of logic. It is the sacred oracle's prophecy, Azure.
That's a weird way to pronounce it. All right.
It is lucky for you, human, that climbing the cliffs of logic is part of a prophecy that I cannot ignore. We have just been ordered by Wazir Al-Hazred himself to dispose of any strangers that might land on our fair isle. But the prophecy would have a different fate befall you.
Why would they listen to the vizier?
I don't know. Why would he order them?
That whosoever climbs the cliffs of logic will defeat the Minotaur.
Ooh, we get to fight.
The Minotaur
I don't think we're gonna
violated
fight.
our sacred catacombs.
Oh, it's a labyrinth, probably.
Young in sacrifice.
Right? The Minotaur's in the
Our
labyrinth?
own daughter, Lady Celeste, was taken there only this morning as his most recently demanded offering.
A dilemma, then. Whom shall I obey in regards to your fate? The Oracle or the Crown? But since Al-Hazred did not dictate how I was to dispose of intruders, and since you cannot possibly survive the catacombs, your imprisonment there should serve both purposes quite admirably.
I will not resist you in this, my lord. I shall do my best to save your daughter.
I like the mixture of lore.
I must tell you that the catacombs are a labyrinth of rooms, a place of exceeding danger. You will need many tools and clear wits to survive it.
Okay, thanks.
Azure, he must be allowed time to prepare for the task, if only in the slight chance that he could actually save our Celeste.
Oh, very well. Intruder, my guards will take you to the beach. Prophesied hero or spy, any soldier must be granted time to prepare for battle. Be warned, if you have the courage to actually return to the Isle of the Sacred Mountain and face your destiny, my guards will have orders to take you to the catacombs on sight.
All right. I guess we should do this last.
Lord Azure.
If by some miracle you succeed, human, the prophecy grants you a visit with the sacred oracle. Her powers are mighty, her vision all-seeing. Many of our own citizens would be willing to risk certain death in the catacombs for a chance at a meeting with the oracle. May that thought give you the courage to return.
Oh, I will return, Lady Ariel. You have my word.
Oh, that's cool. It has a section on the catacombs. Alright. Looks like we gotta do more reading. We can do it later. I mean, you can go to dinner and we can do it a little bit later. I was thinking of playing We Were Here with
Alexander pulls out.
Pie Kid, and then I will get through the first section of Myst, and then we can all meet up there. Do a little bit of puzzle solving later this eve.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Alright, so I guess we have to go find stuff? I guess we have to prepare. We have to have like all our stuff. Okay. I guess that's the end of the stream.
Crew members, thank you all for stopping by. It's been a pleasure. Really enjoying the game so far.
I'm loving this game. I didn't expect to like King's Quest at all, actually. But it's really my jam. I like things that are based on fairy tales and history and mythology and stuff like that. I'm having fun playing this with you. Are you enjoying it?
Yes.
Awesome.
Good evening.
So many puns. They're really good puns too, though. And the voice acting is really
They spent $1 million on it.
a whole million.
Harder to make than movies.
I can imagine it being harder to make than a movie.
Alright, crew. I think we'll both be streaming later on this evening. So don't go too far. Unless you have stuff to do for Christmas, of course. If you have like family over and stuff. Try not to ignore them too much.
You have gifts to open. That sounded exactly like your redemption thing.
Yep. Crew members, stay hydrated. My pleasure.
Thanks, guys.